So for me, if we actually just go through this like as an MOT, setup-wise, posture, phenomenal. Really, really good. Stand the golf ball nicely. Arms are hanging down from the shoulders, lovely. Therefore, distance from the ball is good. Gap between your hands and your legs, fantastic. Alignment is good. Club face is square. There's a lot of good there, okay, which is good. And that ticks a lot of boxes. And from your point of view, more of the sort of pleasing thing, yeah, I'm doing some good things there,
yes,
okay?
yeah.
And that sort of eradicates some of the worry. Am I too close? Am I too far? Because how many times have we stood over a golf ball and you've gone, okay, a bit too close, oh, it's too close now, a bit further away, my hands are too close. And you're moving like shuffling like a penguin, and you never get anywhere near where you need to be anyway. So your setup position, for the most part, I would say, ticks a lot of boxes. Grip pressure, I think, is something we're always going to probably be sort of making checks on. If we can grip it looser. Try to feel, as we said there, when you stand to a golf club, we all stand sort of just in the bar somewhere into the cue. Your palm's going to face in. No one sort of stands this way, okay? Right, doubted, okay? Your palms face in. So when you come to hold a golf club, your palm's going to face the same way into a golf club that way. So your left palm's kind of facing a bit in and your right palm's facing in. So this left palm is facing in. This right palm is facing in. It's not going to be round here or twisted that way. So we're trying to get, in some ways, as neutral or natural a grip as we possibly can. Take away now, the club's going back. Lovely. Top of the backswing, good. Nice turn of the shoulders and a good hinge up. We'll always say that you're not going to have the longest backswing. Partly due just to your own muscle mass in your shoulders and your big sort of chest and arms that way. It's going to restrict how far you can go back, but you're not someone who's a short hitter. So we're not going to look at your backswing and go, whoa, I need to get a bit of a longer backswing there, Cole, because as long as I get any shorter than that, then we're fine. It might do sometimes, you have to maybe try and tweak it a bit more, but for the most part, where you are there, especially with an 8-iron, absolutely perfect, okay? The issue might have at the moment now as you swing through, it's going to not really affect the shot as much, but it's more to do with just how your hands are going to finish. And in the longer game, it might tweak it a little bit. As you swing through, you can see that sort of right hand now kind of smothering around here, okay? This right hand looks like a painful position with your hand sort of round there, not quite as natural, okay? Now this one here was better, okay, as we come down. Still again, club's coming to a lovely position. Look how much your head's staying in a sort of very stable position. So all these things we just discussed in the previous, I mean, going back probably 2 or 3 lessons ago, your head was sort of coming back here and falling backwards. There's a lot of things moving. Now your sort of centre is staying very stable, hence why you strike it really good. As we swing through, you can see now your hands there. From my point of view, that's a little bit less kind of round this way. What we're looking for is the club to be kind of this way, not round there, because you're using too much of that left hand. And what that will do for me, the more you sort of cast and flick that right hand, could encourage it in the ground beyond the ball. Now, if there's pain with that left hand because of that, that's going to be obviously what we're trying to avoid, okay? Obviously this time of year now when the ground is so socky, we don't want to be sticking the club in the ground. So as a checkpoint, what we're trying to do is really finishing with that club over that left shoulder with less kind of forearm flick. Just more of a question from being here and just your thumbs are kind of pointing over your left shoulder and not that way. And that's just going to be that scooping.
So do I need to sort of...
Not extending your arms. So from here now, you swing through, just relax, turn through, okay, soften. Yeah, the roots there, okay. But that's where your hands are going to be there, okay. Right. And that will just go over the shoulder. What you do though, and this is going to be a biggest thing more when you're chipping, is when you scoop it this way. So this wrist starts breaking down and cupping, which then leads to that left hand position that you've got there, okay. Right. So once the right wrist, you won't see it from here on the much because it's on from a different side. But as you come through the golf ball, it's going to be more of a scoop flick, okay? So as you come through, you hit the golf ball kind of that way, and then your wrists start bending over this way, you see? So when you actually get the position you're actually on here, that you're actually round. It's hard to get in the position. And if you look at the position you've got into, I said try and replicate that. It's hard to get in there, isn't it? Obviously you're doing that with speed, so the speed's creating that. But when we're doing chip shots, if that right wrist is used to doing that, that's what we're going to get, and that's what sort of creates this position here, as opposed to that way a bit more. So really you're taking your right wrist from here, palm in, gripping it that way. So the hinge is just there, thumbs up and down, body turn, club there. It's not that way, where that right wrist is sort of bowing or scooping underneath. Because with driver, we're going to get some sort of hooky ones and the ball might go way to the left there. That's it. There you go. So that right wrist now is just staying relax. There you go. Is there. What you've got is it kind of around there, which just looks really odd when you do that, doesn't it? Okay. There you go. Lovely. That's it. So the right wrist is finishing. In theory, when you're here, what we would look for is both thumbs. That wrist here should kind of be a bit more up there rather than round there.
Right.
So kind of more that way, not that way. Which just puts stress on that wrist. That's the thing. So does that make sense?
Yeah.